Yeah, how do we feel about the Gaia Sophia frequency in particular? Is that the most aligned term that we want to call on, or is that a placeholder? I don't know if anybody has an opinion they want to share.
I mean, I kind of like living library, like Sophia living library, Pachamama. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that um, like as it comes into resonance more, comes into view about
Mm-hmm.
it. It's the reading rainbow. I can do anything. Have a look in a book. Living library in space.
I'm getting this frequency here too, and I just want to kind of name it. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. But what I'm seeing is like us individually, like I'm trying to get us on the same or a similar, not same, but similar like level. And what I'm seeing is like us sitting in councils, and there's different like light levels of the councils. So I'm seeing like Aurora sitting in this one spot, Janvi sitting in this one spot, Vincent sitting like it. I'm just trying to kind of weave us all together for stream of consciousness. Kind of that
I
living
think
room
it's so
frequency,
hilarious that I'm
getting us out of our
we're
rooms.
literally weaving whatever this stuff is called as you're saying that.
Yeah. Like somebody's sitting on the Planetary Council as well too. And if you guys have anything to share, please feel free to unmute and share what's coming through your channel. I'm getting a lot of like trees and grids right now. Is primarily what's coming through. We named the golden grids earlier, but
I think I see like I see the earth and I see it like surrounded by like light blue energy that are moving. Maybe is that plasma? I don't know, I guess. And there are like little pockets that are opening up. And when Lenny mentioned like those libraries, I could feel like, but it's like inner library, like inside ourselves, and I could feel like someone at the council. Um, for me, is like more like a dragon or fish face or head, and he said that there's space inside of us, just like there's more space in that new consciousness of Gaia. There's more space so we can allow more things to grow and more things to be and more knowledge to come in. It's like making some space inside of us. Like I always almost can see, like he was showing me like sound, and the sound was like pushing like the barriers of our own field, like to get like access to knowledge that was like, yeah, maybe not accessible before. Io crying the key kai monga gai ya gaga sung the good kale. Yeah, I think it was about what relation with nature. Accessibility to nature, accessibility to in the more like deep way. Yeah, I probably it's like another way to access nature, like another way to access like trees, or another ways to access like the earth, or like not yeah, maybe miscellaneous little roots, like kind of, but it was more like in energetic way, like more refined way. All the elementals, not just the trees. Like I see air, or even like our atmosphere. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. I'm gonna ask I'm getting a ping for kind of the Council of Humanity to step forward and see if they have anything in particular. This is kind of like Alunia channels a version of them, but kind of for me, the Council of Humanity contains a representative of like all sentient souls that are here on Earth. So I consider them as like a higher council, like representatives that sit on this council. And particularly what I was interested in was this the grids in particular, but also like you know, as Gaia has this soul in, soul out frequency, that like how to best you know, contribute, weave
I'm hearing
level.
it's not a doing, it's a being thing. Like, and we talk about this from time to time, that like how I was saying earlier, like just having those moments where you have those recognitions of, oh, that's what's been happening, because we're just like trusting and like surrendering in the moment. Like it's not something that we need to like download an instruction set on how we can be more helpful necessarily. I mean, if you personally, if people want to go into that space and look for more information on what that process looks like for them, then sure. But the first thing I'm hearing is like, just be you, baby. Be you, do you, be your most purest, authentic frequency, and all will fall into line, because that's how it's designed.
Yeah, and totally. And you know, I refer back to Christina. She was talking about photography, and to acknowledge what has become like we acknowledge ourselves, like we acknowledge how we like open up some more gifts, and you know, ascend in this and that, and but the earth too, we can take our pictures of her, and you know, all of Gaia, and acknowledge all around us the beauty that she is, you know, also getting into, like us being us, like being ourselves, and her being her, like in her new like robe, or I don't know how to say that, but yeah. like to take like pictures like, yeah, she's so pretty or she's so beautiful and she has like that, yeah.
Yeah, I think. Thanks for the shares too. By the way, appreciate that. I think what I'm kind of trying to pull through, not like intuitive, but like channel also, is we're kind of gritting this middle weave, right, between like, I think we were talking yesterday on Limitless Creator specifically, like 45D, 60, or really it was like 5, 6, 7D, and kind of like for the collective more than anything, maybe not necessarily it's like my individual frequency, because we are highly calibrated and attuned as a deep channeling counselor, absolutely, but also for the collective, our loved ones, you know, the people that we're connected to, whether it's like work or you know, professionally or even like privately as well too. Just trying to see how we can like extend that, just make it much more peace and ease and flow and joy and like play, versus like what feels like, you know, what's kind of going through the grids right now is a lot of like chaos frequency, war timelines are rippling through the emotional and like not emotions, but also like the stability of the field as well has kind of caught my attention too.
If you want to hear what I about like that being that I was on the council earlier, uh, it was showing me like as you were saying like maybe sixth dimension, and I felt like the power of that like dimension, I guess. And I said, can I show it to all? And they say, well, you can use your dial, and you should always use your dial, right? So, so yeah, I would say like, yeah, they can use their dial. So for everything that is connecting into higher dimension, or I think the dial is a tool.
Yeah, and as we dial into it, I'm kind of channeling with Gaia. She's like, use me as a medium because we're creating something new. The crystalline body on Gaia. She's held the template of our crystalline body, and she's been waiting for us to start to use it. And like I kind of been saying is like it's expanding our senses in order to be able to use it. Like the individual hairs on our bodies are really important. I don't know why she keep bringing that up, but it's they hold the structure to help like sensitize us to the surroundings that we have. So it's there's definitely like she wants us to call on her because she's gonna like she has the openings within her self to guide, like because she's transmuting and guiding, and these war timelines, they're all coming to a head and they're ending. So it's creating an opening for new energies to come into. Like there's like this year is going to be one of the biggest years of like people going up just one route to the top of Mount Everest. Like, because they've closed down all the other routes, there's going to be like 900 people going up the same route this year. Like, that's what they're kind of suggesting. But like, there's also, you know, like that, I think that shows that like the amount of pressure at the very, even at the very tallest point of Gaia is like she's focusing this energy of putting all these people up there. But then at the same time, she has 4 volcanoes going off at the same time in the Philippines. Like she's moving energy around this planet like in ways we can't even can't see, and she needs our help in order to like ground and transmute those energies from the 0 point, because like that's the like the space that she needs us to hold. We're holding that a really specific vibration that if we can tap into what she wants and what she needs, she's going to guide our grounding cord into her core through different channels that are opening up. Like, and especially since like we're like the fourth density that is like has been controlled, we're is getting compressed into her, and as that compression happens, it's pushing into like the fissures, the open areas that like aren't touched by humans, and so like that energy is being able to be bled off in through her, and like we're taking on that energy as the transmutation device for her. We're like transistors. Like that 311 song, it just popped in my head. Transistor, yeah, for sure. Like that's something we should listen to if you're feeling vibing with that. But yeah, it's bringing in that energy through us, that cosmic energy. We're going to help her like distribute it through her and into her core, because I think I was mentioned yesterday that she's digesting that energy. And like when she digests and she gets it down into her core, that's like her core is this flowing crystalline like metal core that like it's it takes the energy of the information, and it feeds it right to source so that she can like express her multidimensionality in ways that we can't even understand through our 4D to 5D to even 6D comprehension. You know, she's moving, compressing energy, expanding energy, but it's all in mutual respect of itself, like basically. So she's taking that energy, and she when it comes together, as she's swirling it around, and like when we're able to help her by grounding into her core is very important right now for us in the spiritual community, because each one of us is holding a node, a transistor point on the earth. So like I'm just getting this feeling of like swirling energies, but like compression and release all at the same time. It's just like nothing is stagnant, but it's moving, it's flowing, and it's spinning around each other in like slight small vortexes that develop and dissipate and develop and dissipate. So like we're just breathe. It's like breathing, I guess. So like the more we can consciously breathe while we're connecting to our grounding cord into the earth, like asking Gaia at that time, like when we're meditating, to guide your energy to where she needs it the most, because that's why we're here. Like we're here to help her the most that we can, for sure. So thank you. That's what I have at the moment.
Yeah, thank you both for those shares. One thing that came through as I was listening here too is I shared in the chat basically. I've been seeing this kind of like light blue, which to me is plasma, that's coming into the earth, and we've been channeling plasma into the bodies for a while now in our community at least. And what was being shown to me as we're kind of up leveling these grids for this new updated frequency now that it's come through consciously, that the shift has been made within like Gaia Sophia, what they were showing me was like frequency pulses through human interaction. So as each one of us, and thank you, Crystal, or Lenny for mentioning earlier, keeping your frequency and your vibration like high, and as you come into interactions in these groups that we're connected to, online but also in person, I'm watching what looks like, it to me it always comes through as light blue or like blue. But as your auric field encounters others in groups, like we sat in a group of 12 the other day at the Healing Center, there was 13 of us total, but as you interact with the groups that you're connected to in person, I'm watching this kind of like frequency pulse kind of like go through everybody that comes in contact with you individually, but also like us as in groups too. And it could be it's not easy to describe, but that's probably like the best that I could give to you. And then I wrote down here that diffuses into the actual grids themselves, because as grid workers we're kind of like widely dispersed, and we like to go into all the little nooks and crevices and crannies that like out in nature and these different sacred sites that may not necessarily have like a whole lot of, like this weekend I'm going to be going to Zion, so I'm going to be kind of out in nature. Other people are traveling as well too. And as good workers, we kind of like to find these little spots, right? So whether it's like drop crystals, do ceremonies or rituals, or just like bring the frequency of your auric field into the grids there. So that's what came through for me.
Thank you. And what came for me was feeling like that energy bursting from like the earth, and what like a volcano coming like from the earth up to my crown, and just like a volcano, like just like poof, out of the crown, like just releasing surplus of energy. But also what I usually experience, because I love to go walk in the woods, but usually when I look at some space around me in nature, usually Gaia, she's just gonna tell me what to do. Sometimes I just need to stare, or just like open up my field to just like be in contact or transmute with her. And yeah, so I think that just to be conscious of when you walk, and even when there's people or not, when you just like, whoa, I just like slow down, you just like come like to a pause and look around you. And sometimes you're just like, okay, you just, even if you don't understand it, you don't have to always like try to make sense of it mentally. You just know that your field is working. So as like we're not separated from Earth, so when she is using our physical vessel or our field to transmute, or to navigate those energies, to be in service, is just like to let it and just like opening up in the most aligned way to what needs to be done. And then it's just like it's done. You don't have to do a big fuss about it. It's just like go, and just like her, she comes and go, we feel, and we just like release. And sometimes when we are gathered in community or in collective, we can do more bigger like spots, or bigger like energy that we can hold each other. And as Vincent said, yeah, we are here to hold that beautiful energy, to help her, and as she helping us to move forward. So yeah, thank you.
I was also getting the reminder that like each one of our bodies has a deva that is in control of the systems, and like how each cell interacts with each cell. Like so, how the they use different parts of us to like help interact with things, but it's in control of the body. It's like it's like a spirit that guides just the body itself, and that we should get in contact with our own body diva and allow it to like do the work that it's supposed to, and um, talk with it and understand where you may have like drawn contracts with it to that you're speaking into existence how it should be, how your body should be. And when you get back in contact with it, it's like it's definitely like how like what they consider would be like biohacking or whatever, but it's a better form of it, like where you don't have to use something outside of yourself. It's the deva's always been inside of you. It's ready to just help you control certain aspects of your body. Like you want to activate your like thymus gland to help you contact more energies and use it to transmute energies or something. You know, like contact your body deva, and you come up with a plan together to help it through like your deva will guide you into like the foods you're supposed to eat, the like help you to remember to bless your water. It brings in remembrance of like the things that your body needs, and it's like the intermediary to help you contact all of the cells of your body all at once. So, and then like she was saying, like that's like the fairies or the fae are to Gaia. Like they help contact all the cells of her body, like the trees, the minerals, the fire, the rain, the water, the ether, and they're like her devas, but there's multiples. Like because I mean she's so multidimensional that she needs that aspect of being able to make contact with like so many different cells of her body. So like that's one thing that she wants us to like definitely when we're out in nature to like call in the fairies and the deva like when we're out in nature and breathe their energy in to revitalize that system of checks and balances basically, because like it's like a law and order kind of thing for her to have how she creates like source, you know, like she's got her protections around her as the magnetic field, but she also needs like the beings like Fae and the fairies and the devas to kind of help nurture and bring in the nutrition that she needs and guide the things to bring in and help her digest the energy. That's what I have at the moment. Thank you again.
Yeah, thank you for those shares. Appreciate it so much. There's a couple personal messages coming through. I'm not channeling with anybody's specific energy. I'm just in the session, the energetics of the session, and two individuals actually. If this is you, or maybe you're curious if this is you, your counsel is like bringing a specific message through. I'm not going to like channel the message. It's just I can, if that is for you, if not for you, that's okay as well too. Also, if there's anything that the Council of Humanity has that they wish to bring forward as well too. I'm gonna kind of like mute and channel for like a minute here and see if there's anything that they're bringing through as well too. Something that came through here too is that I think I've said this before, but like you can ask for clarity, and then also like if you have like a soul aspect, like a galactic channeler that you're wanting to kind of assist and help bring forward, like bring through your clear abilities or activate like psychic abilities or like certain like gifts as a galactic channeler that you can just like consciously and with intention call forward like your galactic channeler. We all have access to our full spectrum of gifts, abilities, lifetimes where we've done this, where we continue to do this in the now moment. And really it's just about the resonance and calling those in consciously as a infinite creator. We have the ability through our harmonized soul braid to call gifts, abilities, friends, sacred co-creation across the timelines. It almost reminds me of like, it's got a little bit of that, I forget the name of the movie, but that Katniss frequency where they would just like drop in little gifts. You know what I mean? R.I.P. Rue. Hunger Games, yeah, thank you. Gifts from the sponsors, Christina. Alright, take care.
I got also a lot of to with the earth to move, like to walk, but also to dance and to move into nature. That is another way, like to move the energies. So, you know, of course, dance is for me, but yeah, I think that it's a beautiful way to move the energy and to weave.
This almost feels like, in a way too, it's like, because the dragon lines are coming through as well for me, but it almost feels kind of like a pre-grid frequency in a way of like, what will be kind of calling forward for this, like, updating the frequency of the grids as we get more calibrated and resonant to the, I don't really have a good term, like Gaia Sophia frequency. Like, I don't know if there's any real place to kind of like arrive, quote unquote, today. More than anything, it just feels much more like calibration, attuning, awareness, consciousness. Part of me wants to have like an objective to like arrive at or accomplish, but that's not really the kind of what's coming through today more than anything. It's like Benson's got himself outside there.
Yeah, I'm grounding some energy in with the sun and some nice, cool, like damp grass. So It's just go where you're called. It's just a short step from my office, but it's a nice little spot to get some sun. Sun has so many codes coming from it right at the moment too, for sure.
Alright, take care, Janvier. Yeah. This may actually be a good spot for us to kind of put a pin in it for today. I'm not necessarily getting anything else that is going to be coming through. So yeah, just thanking all the helpers, guides, councils, friends, Gaia, all of our higher selves, souls, oversouls, every single person that was here today, all of the children, all those who are weaving with us as well too. Big shout out to every single person. Thank you for your capacity, your love, your field, your peace, your joy, your grace, your channel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On Thursday, we're going to be doing a gridding session for Tatiana. France, Croatia, and Greece specifically, as she's going to be following the Michael line, bringing the divine feminine to these different Michael cathedrals on that follow this line basically. So definitely, if that feels aligned to you, would love to tap in with you and have you weave with us on that gridding call. Thursday, I think I'm actually I have an appointment, so I'm actually going to be slightly late, but Lenny will be here to get the call, host the call and get it going. I didn't realize that I scheduled something 2-3 weeks out that ended up landing. The only thing they had available was it'll end right at 2 p.m. I think, so there'll just be a little bit of a weave when it comes to that. But yeah, if you guys have anything else you want to share, feel free to unmute and share with us before we call it for today. Thumbs up, Christina. Appreciate you. Thank you, Vincent. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Aurora. Glenn. Lenny. Thank you, Janvier. And Jacob, who's in here for a minute. Sending you all so much love. We'll see you hopefully on Thursday, and if not, I'm going to be in Zion this weekend. So if you got anything Zion, Bryce Canyon specific, feel free to send me a ping. I already had somebody hit me up that she was asking something specifically for the father line heading out that way. So you guys enjoy the rest of your afternoon. Sending you so much love. Thank you.
Love you all. Thank you.
Love you guys. Have a good one.
All right, ciao, ciao, bye.